Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Scythe, and we are getting back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, free of Monica. This will be interesting. So, Monica is still missing. I still have her here on my desktop. Hopefully she is not infecting my computer as we're talking, as we speak. And I have no files, of course. So, you know, Monica deleted all the girls, but she couldn't really delete them because they're still her friends. And so she brought them back to the game and allowed herself to be deleted. So yeah, let's see how this game is supposed to go. Let's go. Something tells me it's still gonna be fucked. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey Kurt! Well, there's already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Kurt, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Oh shit. Monica was fucking up with her code even before the game started, essentially. Because she was hyper depressed, but now she seems to be already out of her depression. But you never even said anything about it. You know that we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with the other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Kurt, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Whoa. Wait, are you starting a literature club and it turns out that Monica was some kind of rogue program or virus that took that away from her? Actually, yeah. I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I'll keep it a surprise. Ooh, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club room from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Kurt! What are you doing here? Well, I guess... I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Kurt that Sayori always talking about? Yes, I am. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kurt. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working with you? Is that how you say it in Japanese? Working? Good. Don't tell me. You're. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey! Don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I will say it is a bit difficult to do voices that are different between Natsuki and Sayori now that they are not stereotypes anymore. Natsuki was a tsundere, I always said that, which is a type of girl that's easy, type of stereotype that's easy to do. And Sayori is a dere, I think. She was depressed, so that is what she actually was, but dere. Lovey-dovey, kind of. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Kurt, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, yes, is she still going to read Portrait of Markov? That's my question. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of the creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga. That's right. Natsuki tends to read a manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Kurt wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. Good. So yeah, Monica was fucking around with the code even in the first run, because they were kind of antagonistic towards each other. Yes, she did say that even, that she actually modified, what's her name, Sayori's code. So, you know, if a 1 becomes 0 in programming, the entire shit can go haywire. So that's kind of what happened. Natsuki was always afraid of bringing up manga, and Yuri always looking down upon literature that doesn't fall her precisely into her tastes. But now, they're all very accepting. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Kurt? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we all can try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri... Huh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worth a form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. It was kind of funny for me. He has a break character and tell Sayori to shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Kurt. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along with a little better with you around Sayori. Yeah, that is something I was saying as well during the second run. That now that Sayori was missing, and Natsuki and Yuri were really clashing heads really strongly. Sure, it didn't help that Monica was fucking around with the code, but yeah, Sayori was the glue holding them together. Oh, Kurt, don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey Kurt, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Yeah, there's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. I fucking knew it! She has the blue eyes! She was hiding there in the code. She wasn't really dead. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Kurt. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. And yeah, I was also looking forward to see what kind of glitches it's going to be in this run. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. We went into the Monica void. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, that's Monica. Huh? What's happened? I won't let you hurt him. What? This... Oh! Oh! You bitch! Let me see here. Oh, you absolute witch! Doki Doki! Show me Doki Doki! Egenskaper. Sledade filer. Bläddra. There we go. Let's see read. No. It's not a Monica file. But something tells me that Monica actually transferred her personality, her code, into Sayori's avatar. And now Sayori is actually coming back. I won't let you hurt him. What? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Kurt. Goodbye, Literature Club. That was Sayori's last words, whatever that was.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay, it was Monica deleting Sayori.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
What?
When you're here,
Oh, oh!
for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
Sayori. Now all the characters, the sprites.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
Okay, they were not deleted right away.
Love into
I guess this is when you love Sayori.
If I can't hear the sound of
I'm
your
just waiting for these files to disappear.
what do you
You
call
could delete yourself?
your reality? And in your
Yeah.
reality, if I don't know how to love
Monica and Kurt!
I'll leave you be.
Remove game script. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. Oh. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Kind of fucked that Monica just deleted everything. I was expecting all the files to be, a bunch of files to be deleted, but nothing. Maybe if I go into here, they are still there. Content, resources, icons is the only file. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of things left. Maybe I'm too stupid to see what's missing, but it's still there. Now I removed it as well. Error. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Oh! It just shuts down! Oh! Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so it wasn't that much left. Why the hell did I wait for that? But yeah, that was one hell of an experience. That's the only thing I can say about it. And now let's again see. Do I have it? I'm gonna remove that. Actually, let's see here. egenskaper, as I said. Yeah, everything seems to be there still. What happens if I just start up the game again? Please reinstall the game, it said. Oh! It stops here. It doesn't allow me to continue. I have to reinstall the game, actually. Oh, that is so well done. The game, Monica knew that, Monica figured out in the end that not only can she I cannot love her, but the game, she realized in the end that her world, the game, is designed to be a horrific place for the characters in it. And so she chose to erase the entire game. And I don't want anyone in this world to suffer, because everyone is going to suffer. So I'm just going to delete the world. That is what Doki Doki Literature Club is about. That is insane. Dude, yeah. So I can't really comment on the original writing for the Literature Club and things like that, because in the end, when we were in the space with Monica, she kind of acknowledged it, that this game is just a piss take on all other romantic visual novels. That's how I interpret it anyway. The writing for the original game is extremely simplistic. So let's not bother with that. Let's do something else. That is what the game is. And that is amazing. So because of that, it's so weird to say that the writing is good and great. But yeah, absolutely fucked with my mind several times over. When Sayori originally died, I did feel like some shit was going down. Not for in the game, but for me. You know, when you've been watching enough movies as one have, you, and suddenly something like this happens, you start to wonder, am I the main character of this fucking movie? And I thought I was haunted by my computer game. I will say that I did have those thoughts. That was fucked up. But yeah, really great. It's really scary in a different kind of sense. The only way I can describe it is that it was an eldritch horror feeling sort of thing, a cosmic horror. Usually that would mean that they are dealing with things that we cannot comprehend, like Cthulhu and anything that Junji Ito fucking does, as I mentioned previously. But they were dealing with a supernatural entity, which was me, in a sense. So that is what makes it an eldritch horror kind of thing. They were a 2D world, I'm the 3D world. Somehow I managed to connect with them and communicate with them, and it was fucked. Yeah, absolutely great. Oh yeah, I also was watching Pantomania playing this, and when he was in the void with Monica, apparently Monica also could see that he was recording the game, or rather he was streaming it. Monica wasn't able to notice my recording settings. So that's interesting. I'm using such an obscure program that it doesn't recognize it as a recording device. Something like that. I'm using Active Presenter. It's free, it's super simple to use, but it's not the best. But it's very user-friendly instead. But yeah, that was insane. And I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see how the game was, how the Literature Club was supposed to be. But that's the thing. Monica deleted it because she knew that this game doesn't have an happy ending. She knows that for a fact. And that's why we couldn't continue the game, because it doesn't have a happy ending. She just deletes it all. Yeah. Fucking hell. I loved it. This was an experience, to say the least. So yeah, what do you guys think of this game? Did you enjoy it? I can't imagine anyone not enjoying it. Once you get into what kind of game this is, it's impossible to not enjoy, I think. Well, yeah. That will be it for this series. Thank you guys for watching. And thank you, Josef, for donating directly to my Ko-fi page. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.